Chef Rob Landolfi here with you today to talk about cheese sauces. We have developed cheese sauces that are so simple to prepare, they will make you smile. Let's get started. Just like understanding the 4 C's of choosing the perfect diamond, our 4 C's of selling will guide you through the sales calls and give you the tools you need to sell more Chef's Companion cheese and Alfredo sauces. As always, the first step is to connect with your customer so that everything we do starts with their needs. Take a look at their menu and talk with the chef operator to find out how are they using the cheese sauces today. Which cheese sauces are they currently using and how do they prepare them? How much cheese sauce do they use in a week? Are they satisfied? Are they planning to add any new menu items that will require cheese sauces in the future? Be sure to review the checklist for your upcoming appointment. Secure the Diamond Crystal brand samples and competitive product, making sure products are within the code date. And try to show no more than 3 samples, including Chef's Companion. Be sure you have all the measurable containers and equipment you'll need, and bring enough sampling cups for all the attendees. Have your selling presentation and point of sale either in electronic format or printed. And be sure you have the spec sheets and nutrition information available. Print the evaluation forms and provide pencils for all the attendees. And at the appointment, you'll encourage the operator to make notes on the form for your discussion during and after the cutting. The next step is to conduct the cutting by laying out your sample cups and spoons, evaluation forms, and point of sale. Wash your hands and then begin your food preparation. Always use a wire whisk when blending the dry mix products, and be sure to use a saucepan or container that is large enough for mixing. Next, we'll prepare our cheese sauce. I'm going to demonstrate 2 methods today. The first method is our instant method. We're going to measure a ½ gallon of hot water. It's between 180 and 200 degrees, just below boiling. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take our 16-ounce package of cheese sauce, and we're just going to dump that right in. Then we're going to whisk it. We want to whisk it. Continue to mix until it's incorporated. Make sure you scrape the sides, get all that powdered cheese sauce mixed right into your water. You want to see how simple this is? Place a lid on. We'll come back in about 10 minutes and we'll have a fantastic, creamy, thick cheese sauce. Next, I'm going to show for you the stovetop method. Really easy. So what I have here is I have a pot that's big enough so that I can whisk in the cheese sauce. I'm going to take 2 quarts of warm tap water and I'm just going to pour it right into my pot. Then I'm going to take my Chef's Companion cheese sauce and I'm going to add that right to my water. I'm going to whisk this up. Again, just mix it until it's really incorporated. Make sure you scrape the sides of the pot. Get all that loose powdered cheese mixed right into the water. And then I'm going to turn the heat up to about medium heat. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring that up to a boil. You'll notice I'm going to whisk occasionally. And as it comes up to a boil, what it's going to do, it's going to thicken up. So this has come to a boil, and I've been whisking occasionally. And just to kind of show you the thickness of this sauce, look at how it coats that spoon. Isn't that beautiful? That's how it's going to coat your noodles, just like that. It sticks right to the spoon. It's got a beautiful consistency. Best of all, it's got a great flavor. Now our cheese sauces taste scratch made and offer delightful flavors, great for recipe expansion for a variety of menu applications. They are available with no trans fats, no MSG, and reduced sodium. Use these sampling tips while cutting your product. To avoid product mix-ups, label your saucepans and sampling cups, just like that. You can use masking tape, you can use felt tip pens, you can even use colored dots, but just make sure you mark them so that you don't mix them up when you're doing the cuttings. Use letters like R, S, and T instead of A, B, and C, which could imply good, better, or best. The order in which products are tasted can influence results. So in doing a competitive cutting, position the chef's companion product first. All the samples being tasted should be approximately the same temperature. About 150 to 160 degrees is ideal. If one sample is hotter than the other, it could influence the flavor as well as the thickness of the product. Offer room temperature's water, unsalted crackers, or even sliced apples to help cleanse the palate and prevent carryover flavors. And consider tasting products with a host food. For example, in addition to using sampling cups, serve cheese sauces with tortilla chips or make a specialty macaroni and cheese. Display a hero plate that is well presented to provide additional product appeal. And be sure your customer utilizes the evaluation sheet so you can capture their comments and direct the conversation. Finally, ask the operator the best way to dispose of all the leftover products. Be cognizant that the products like cheese sauces can clog sinks. So if the operator instructs you to dispose of the product in the sink, be sure you run hot water while pouring it down the drain. And always leave the area cleaner than you found it. Now it's time to clarify next steps by answering any questions the operators may have. Be sure to provide spec sheets and nutritional information along with pricing. Pack sizes and yields may vary from one manufacturer to another, so comparing strictly on the basis of case costs can be deceiving. When comparing costs, always calculate cost per fluid ounce or price per gallon. Other next steps might include proprietary formula changes for large volume customers, which will require you to submit a form with additional information. Now that the operator is convinced that the Chef's Companion cheese and Alfredo sauces are the best, it's time to close the sale and take the order. But you aren't done with your sale. Now is your opportunity to grow the volume and become a valued resource for your customers. Be sure to help the customer merchandise their new cheese and Alfredo sauces. Upsell with adjacent products like other easy-to-mix sauces. You might want to suggest recipes and stir-in ideas, which can all be found on dcbrands.com and the sales portal. Also, don't forget to add the operator to your GEMS email blast list. And continuously revisit the first C, connect with your customer. Hopefully you've gained the greater comfort level with our cheese sauce and Alfredo sauces. Now you're ready to sell. If you need to refer to this information, it will also be provided to you in the PDF format and can be found on the Diamond Crystal Brand sales portal. See you next time.